What's up, everybody? Just finished up our Maryland monthly town hall. It's like the highlight of my month when we have the chance. Now I get the chance to do two of these a month. We do one in Pennsylvania. We just had maybe last week, and then we just did our monthly town hall here. Billy, how's it going? We just finished up our monthly town hall at CR of Maryland. Matt Hockley, what's up, my bro? Hope everything's going well. If you're still looking for deals, shoot me a text. The last couple we couldn't get together on, but I want you to know I'm always thinking about you and want to continue to send deals your way. So, and Matt can attest to the true definition of a turnkey and how that term has been overused, I think, for quite some time. And it's gotten a little diluted and it's misunderstood. And I did a video today just about how to be a good landlord and how to identify a good rental property. We talked a little bit about utilities, who pays them. We talked about separating utilities. We talked about property management and, 5 or 6 really important aspects of a successful rental property, a successful rental portfolio. And it really helps you identify whether or not you're qualified or willing to do what it takes to manage a rental property or manage several rental properties. And at the end of that video this morning, I put in there about PA Turnkeys, which is our website, and we sell predominantly in the York and Adams, Lancaster County areas. And we have a very specific model for what a turnkey property is. We have renovation standards, we have quality standards, we have location standards. And a few people reached out to me and were a little skeptical, like, I've heard this term rent ready before, and what they consider rent ready versus what I consider rent ready just isn't something I think I want to invest in. And I think that's the better term to describe the majority of the inventory that's out there that's being offered for sale to the typical investor. It's mostly properties that have been occupied for quite some time. Maybe it's just now become vacant, so the landlord's thinking about selling, or it's occupied, it's cash flowing, but for whatever reason, that particular owner is liquidating their portfolio. Maybe they're retiring, maybe they're, moved out of the area. Maybe they're just tired of, particularly if they're managing them themselves, maybe they're just, Isaac, what's up, buddy? Maybe they're just tired of managing the rentals themselves. And, a lot of times that's sold or marketed as a turnkey property. And that is much different than what we sell as a turnkey. Our turnkey properties are fully renovated, meaning we've done a 2-part home inspection. We did a home inspection before we started renovations to identify any defects or issues that we didn't discover on our normal contractor walk and scope of work that we feel need to be addressed. And the items that we feel need to be addressed are any safety issues or what we call significant findings. You may remember we did a Facebook show the other day with Steve Johnson from Home Check, and we talked about what is a significant finding on their home inspection report, which is safety-related items. Could be something as simple as a missing handrail. And significant findings are normally something that's more than $300 or $400 to repair. So we then add that to our scope of work so that it's addressed during the home inspection. Hey, by the way, please share this out if you're watching. I'd appreciate it. I think this applies to a lot of people. I've realized that by doing a few of these videos where we've talked about rental properties and turnkey rental properties and the BRRRR method, the buy, renovate, rent, repeat method, refinance, repeat. A lot of people have reached out to me and are interested in investing in real estate, but the normal fix and flip model or the normal landlord model just doesn't work for them. So what I wanted to do is make sure I hopped on and explained, what our turnkey is, because I think it's much different than what most people associate with a rent-ready rental property. So first of all, we do 2 home inspections. We do one Anne Marie, how are you? Nice to see you. Please share this if you're watching. I'd appreciate it. And you never know who of your friends might be watching that might be interested in investing in real estate, and I hope that I can help them make that decision or add value with this video. So then we check all the major mechanicals. So for example, the roof. Any of our turnkey rental properties, the roof has to have at least 5 years of useful life, and if it doesn't, then we replace it. So it's either got a minimum of 5 years left on it, or it's brand new, in which case that should last for 20, 25, 30 years. Same thing with the furnace. The furnace has to have 5 years of useful life or we replace it. Furnaces, boilers, they last between 15 years and 25 years. When you buy our properties, it goes without saying, it has a minimum of 5 years useful life or we've replaced it. Then we always improve flooring. When we put flooring in, it's either hardwood floors, luxury vinyl plank. In some cases, we'll use carpet. We really try not to use any carpet in our turnkey rentals because of the cost to replace it each and almost every time a tenant moves out. We upgrade kitchens. Sometimes that's all new cabinetry. Sometimes it's refinishing the cabinets. Almost always it means new countertops, appliances, things of that sort. So when you buy a turnkey property from us, it's not lived in, it's not rode hard and put away wet. It's renovated and recently renovated. In most cases, when we're selling these, you're the first person to own it since its renovation. We also have a tenant in there that has recently been screened, approved, and a brand new 1-year lease. So at most, a tenant oftentimes is just moving in when we sell it, or they may have been in the property for a few weeks, maybe a month. So you're inheriting a full 1-year lease with a qualified tenant that's been qualified through a property management company. And then the maintenance and the property management is handled by the property management company. So when you buy our turnkey rental properties, they're managed professionally and you are not involved in that process at all. We manage tenant placement, we manage maintenance, we manage everything that has to do with that property, the payment of utilities, collections. If someone's delinquent, we file evictions, facilitate evictions. We handle any turnover repairs. If and when the property goes vacant, we want to prepare it for the next person to move in. The property management company handles that for you. So turnkey for us is a much different, I think, property and product than what most people have got acclimated to seeing. Those properties, I would say, while there's a value to them, they're more rent-ready properties. Our properties are not rent-ready, they're turnkey. And hopefully I've defined for you exactly what turnkey means. Renovated, 5 years minimum useful life for brand new for major mechanicals, professionally property managed, and occupied and cash flowing from day one. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight as to what a turnkey property is. In CR, in Pennsylvania, we're in 7 counties: York, Lancaster, Adams, Dauphin, Cumberland, Lebanon, I think that hit all Franklin County. And in Maryland, we do basically all of Baltimore County, a little bit of Baltimore City, some Hereford County, Hartford County, Anne Arundel. So we're pretty active. So hopefully that clears up what I consider to be a turnkey property. That's what we sell as a turnkey rental property. We have very specific quality standards, very specific renovation standards, very specific tenant placement standards. So you're buying a property that's much more predictable when it comes to maintenance and deferred cost of renovations and occupancy than what you would typically expect from a rent-ready, move-in-ready property. All right, I hope that's been helpful for you guys. Looks like it's a beautiful day outside, a little windy. I'm driving back from Maryland. And check me out. I'll be in Lancaster this evening at 6:30 speaking at a rather large real estate investor meetup group. And I'll be talking about how to win deals in a competitive market. And it'll mostly be about our marketing sales processes that we use to generate over 400 leads a month. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for tuning in. Please share if you can. Share this out. I appreciate it. You never know who's looking for feedback, advice, or an opportunity to buy a rental property, and this could be it. Take care, guys. See ya.